Now to a mysterious case unfolding in Oklahoma tonight. A 911 call coming in overnight.
They discovered 5 bodies who were stabbed to death inside a home here on Magnolia Court.
The 2 teen brothers who were arrested for stabbing their family members to death Wednesday night will be transferred to the Tulsa County Jail today.
Broken Arrow 911. Hello?
Oh, my brother's attacking my family.
Your dad is attacking your family?
No, my brother.
Where did you stab her?
I tried to go from behind and go back.
Did you cut her?
I think so, yeah.
I mean, how do you feel about your mother? You watched her get stabbed, you cut her throat yourself, and you watched her bleed all over the place and scream. How does that make you feel?
Columbine and James Egan Holmes. James Egan Holmes is a guy that shot up the theater.
In Colorado?
Yeah, he killed 12 and...
Wow. How many were killed in Columbine?
Columbine, I don't know, like 15,
okay.
I think.
So did you guys have a goal? Did you have a number?
He just wanted, I think he wanted to kill like 50.
Okay.
He just wanted to be famous.
This 2013 clip features the Bever brothers, Robert and Michael, 2 teens chasing fame with lighthearted antics. They lived at 709 Magnolia Court, Oklahoma, alongside their large family of 7 siblings. Today, that house is gone, replaced by a reflection park, a somber reminder of the tragic events that unfolded there. On July 22, 2015, at 11:30 p.m., a chilling 911 call from 12-only-year-old Daniel Bever reported a horrifying attack at their home. Viewer discretion is advised due to the unsettling nature of this story.
Broken Arrow 911. Hello?
Oh,
Hi, where are you at?
Broken Arrow, Oklahoma 7411.
What address?
709 Magnolia Court.
Okay. Are you the only one there?
No, my brother's attacking my family.
Your dad is attacking your family?
No, my brother. He has an idea stealing me. Oh, millions of people out.
Okay, who's attacking your family?
What?
Who's attacking your family?
Yes.
Who is it? Do they have...
I'll call them.
Are you there?
Hello?
These were Daniel's final words, as moments after the call, his older brother Michael tragically stabbed him 21 times.
So like I told you when I met you at the jail, my name's Eric. I'm a detective here with Broken Arrow Police. Like she told you, her name's Rihanna. She's a detective also. We just want to spend some time, maybe talk and discuss some things, and maybe ask you some questions, let you ask us some questions, and make sure we're all comfortable with what's going on, and then we'll go from there. That sounds good? Okay.
During Michael's interrogation, his anxious demeanor and nervous body language reveal significant stress. Aware of Michael's age and the crime's severity, Detective Eric Bentz uses a calm, reassuring tone to appear approachable, while maintaining a subtle assertiveness to underscore the interrogation's seriousness. As Detective Bentz calmly reads Michael his rights, Michael nods frequently and maintains eye contact, signaling his willingness to cooperate, knowing the police were already aware of his involvement.
Okay, so you've probably heard or seen this on TV before, but it's your notification of rights, it's your Miranda rights. And so I'm going to read them to you, but I want to sit here where you can see the paper, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to read 1 through 5 right here. And so I'll read them and you kind of can look at it with me. I want to make sure you understand all these. Anything you say can will be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to a lawyer before we ask you any questions, and you have the right to have a lawyer with you during questioning. So you understand what those are saying? Basically, if you want an attorney, just tell me. If you don't like any of the questions I ask, just tell me to stop.
How well I can do my signature.
And then if you will, you put high school for your formal education,
Yep.
And are you presently on any drugs or medication? You answered no. Are you under the influence of alcohol? You answered no. And you do read and speak English, obviously. You put yes.
Yeah.
Sound good? Okay.
Michael's deep sigh at the first crime-related question hints at emotional weight or hesitation. As he describes the planning, his voice steadies, and his posture shifts, revealing a growing emotional investment in recounting the details.
You know, I just kind of got thrown into this, so I was hoping maybe you could kind of just go back at the beginning when all this started and kind of tell me what happened.
Okay, about like 2 months ago
Okay.
is when we first really started talking.
So when you say we, who are you talking about?
Me and my brother, who is also...
Your brother?
Yeah, who has to do with me.
And what's his name?
Robert Bever.
Robert? Okay. And how old is he?
18.
Okay. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
A couple months ago, I think back to the start of this year, we started talking about voodoo and rampage and stuff like that.
Okay.
And I didn't take it seriously at first, but then he started buying like a body armor and stuff.
Where did he buy body armor from?
eBay and Amazon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, legal.
Does he have a job?
He did at Mike Tech. He quit at the start of the year. And then about a month, about like June 30th, is when he came to me and said he found out that he can legally buy guns without permit in Oklahoma, that he could.
Okay.
And that's when he started planning.
Michael details the weapons and ammunition Robert purchased, prompting Detective Bentz to react with a surprised, "Wow." This response likely reflects genuine astonishment, but may also encourage Michael to share more. However, the spontaneity suggests surprise over strategy.
Something. And then he bought, I think it was like 250 shotgun rounds
Okay.
on eBay. Not eBay, but on some website.
On some website.
Then I think he bought close to 1,000 rounds for the Glocks.
Wow. Okay.
Detective Bentz is more surprised than strategic as Michael admits to stabbing Christopher. While he claims no intent to kill, his discomfort suggests emotional distress and difficulty confronting his actions. Michael attributes the plan to Robert's hatred for society, but admits his focus was on the number of people they could kill, revealing a disturbing fascination with violence and a troubled perspective.
So then how, so he was buying weapons because you guys had talked about murdering.
Yeah, and he started planning again. Just because I didn't kill anyone.
Okay.
I stabbed someone.
Who did you stab?
My younger brother, Christopher.
Christopher. How old's Christopher?
9, I think.
What'd you stab him with?
My knife.
What's your knife look like?
It's green, kind of like camouflage, honestly, like with.
On where your hand goes or where the blade is? It's camouflage?
Yeah, it's all camouflage.
Oh, the whole thing?
Yeah.
How big is it? Show me how big it is.
I think it's about this big.
Okay.
Mandible.
Where did you stab him?
Side of the neck.
Really? Okay.
Michael admits that he and Robert were inspired by notorious serial killers like James Holmes and the Columbine shooters, Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold. This suggests they sought notoriety or fame, with their detailed planning possibly influenced by these criminals, similar to how Aaron Wybara was inspired by Eric Harris. An outright example of how this news has a negative influence on teenagers. Michael explains they chose the attack date based on ammunition delivery, with Robert wanting to hide it from the family. They used knives to avoid noise. Michael expresses relief they didn't get the ammunition, hinting at remorse.
So was the plan to use the knives at first on the family?
Use knives.
Because the guns weren't going to be here till later on?
Yeah, and the guns would be too loud.
Oh, I see.
So, going to use the knives on the family, which obviously did not go as planned.
And so
How'd you pick the date?
It would involve the number of the packages and stuff would be how, because all the ammunition, he didn't want them to see that. So we killed him the day before the ammunition would get held, the day after we would leave.
do you guys not like your mom and dad? I mean, have they, I mean, most teenagers don't like their parents, so I can understand that.
Yeah, I mean, mom was okay, but dad was a little bit,
He shows discomfort while recounting the attack on his 13-year-old sister, while Detective Bentz remains calm, probing the psychological factors behind the violence.
My sister, she came in, because she was getting to go to bed, she came in to tell us.
How old is
13.
Okay.
She came in to tell us that Mom wanted us to get the kitchen done before we went to bed and put the cats up. And basically, we did what we planned. I got to my desk, while Robert went up behind her, grabbed her, and slit her throat.
Really? What did he use?
His large red knife.
Okay, a large red knife?
Yeah, it's like mine.
How big is it?
It's like mine, only red. It's about
Oh, I see.
that big. And then she fell to the ground screaming. Mom and Dad, Mom came in first, and then Mom came in yelling, "Call the police!" And then he ran over and stabbed her. Well, she was standing at my desk and came up behind and slit her throat, and then she fell down screaming.
And then he stabbed her some more? When he was stabbing her some more, where was he stabbing her?
Her neck.
Oh, at her neck.
Her neck and stomach.
Stomach, okay.
And then my mom came in and she started yelling, "Call the police, get Dad." And then he came over and started attacking her. Then he actually got up and ran out the front door.
Michael's quick responses indicate his growing discomfort and desire to end the conversation. Detective Bentz, sensing this, adopts a calm and empathetic tone, aiming to create a supportive atmosphere that encourages Michael to open up.
So he stabbed your mom with the same knife?
Yep, same knife.
And where did he stab her?
I think in the neck too.
Okay.
And no, actually he stabbed her in the neck, pushed her into the kitchen, and then together. Slit her throat, she started screaming, ran into the family room. At the same time, he realized had left the house.
Okay.
I ran over and disabled the alarm.
Michael avoids eye contact, signaling discomfort, guilt, or reluctance to face the severity of his actions. His chilling description of luring and stabbing his younger brother with little remorse shows a disturbing detachment. Despite this, Michael cooperates with the interrogation, providing detailed accounts of the crime's final phase, including his escape to the woods.
Daniel was in his room, which is down the hall, and I think he's 12.
Okay.
And I was like, "Let me in," and he let me in. He was sitting there on the phone with the police. I grabbed the phone, which is my phone. He got my phone, and then I ran into the kitchen and I smashed the underground. And then I went back down, and and Daniel and Christopher locked himself in the bathroom. Daniel locked himself in Dad's office.
But they were in different rooms?
Yeah, they're right next to each other. Right?
Oh, I see.
And then Robert went in and stabbed him, and they went in and stabbed Christopher. That's when I stabbed Christopher.
So when he stabbed Daniel, where did he stab Daniel?
I think he shanked him in the neck, and then Daniel ran off, and so I went in and started attacking Christopher. He ran into the family room about Mom. Mom ended up, she was laying on the ground yelling, "Call 911.
Okay. And he stopped in there?
Yeah, he collapsed in there, and then Robert came in and started stabbing him in the chest.
Oh, I see. And then who's the youngest, the 4-year-old?
The 4-year-old, I don't know what happened with her. I hope she's alive. We forgot about all.
Who was dead?
Everyone, I think,
Okay.
looked like they were dead, except for she was laying in the TV screaming. Then there was a knock at the door.
Okay.
Someone knocked at the door. I think that might have been the neighbor, because the police wouldn't have been there yet. And then they just kept knocking on the door, so we turned around. I grabbed on, put my soft vest and heavy vest on. I was carrying the plates. I put my helmet on. And then we went out the back door of Dad's office, climbed over the fence, went down into the park, and started cutting through the woods.
Detective Russell asks for clarification on the family members involved, and Michael reveals they plan to kill their youngest sibling, Autumn, but Robert forgot her. He expresses relief upon seeing her safe, adding complexity to his emotions and motivations. During the interrogation, Michael refers to his father as David, indicating emotional detachment, possibly due to a strained relationship and the strict, isolated family dynamics. Detective Bentz works to assess Michael's mental state hours after the crime. Michael admits Robert killed most of the victims, downplaying his own role. Using reverse psychology, Detective Bentz suggests both brothers wanted fame, urging Michael not to give all the credit to Robert. This tactic aims to motivate Michael to reveal more details by appealing to his desire for recognition.
So, who all died? Who do you know died for sure? And Christopher, you stabbed him in the neck.
Yeah, he was in the bath, Yeah, he was still yelling when I left. I don't think we probably killed him. I think he might have been alive, because later I came back and the door was shut and locked. I tried to kick it down.
Okay. Because here's what I'm seeing happen. You guys had all these detailed plans. You had all the cool stuff to make it happen.
Yeah.
It's crazy because you guys worked together and made all these plans and, had it all figured out. And then when it happens, You're just kind of standing there not doing anything. And did you decide, like, Robert's gonna kill everybody and I'm gonna stand here and do nothing, so I better, I mean, did you, is
Yeah,
that?
I think that was my plan. I didn't want to kill anyone, or hurt anyone. I couldn't do it, so I was going to let him.
Detective Bentz informs Michael that Robert will be questioned, encouraging him to correct any inaccuracies. Michael stays composed, acknowledging Robert's potential lies and shedding light on their motivations. Bentz's approach effectively promotes Michael's cooperation and honesty.
You know, we're gonna talk to Robert too. So he's gonna give us his version of the story, and, you know, sometimes they're gonna be different. So, is there anything that you kind of didn't quite tell me right, or you changed a little bit, and now that you understand that Robert's gonna tell me everything?
I guess this is my question for you. Do you think it's a lesser sentence if you killed one or if you killed three?
No.
What, I mean, I don't know, I think Robert, he may have, there's gonna be a lot of differences, that's what I'm concerned about. And we don't want you to come off as a liar, I mean, because you've been real cooperative, you seem like a really good kid, because to me you don't seem like a bad guy, you know, like, you don't scare me. And so I just want to catch you before you get in that bad spot where people start saying you're a bad guy, you're evil, you're a liar. Did you ever have to go get Robert to let him know someone was still making too much noise or anything?
No, it was chaotic. He was just going from person to person.
So what kind of things did you say to them?
But the only things I said to them was when I was trying to convince them that I was with them, so they would, you know, come to me and could kill them.
Okay. And that's all you think that he might tell me different? Is he gonna lie to me?
I don't know, I don't think he would lie.
Detective Bentz confronts Michael directly about his role in the crime, increasing pressure and urgency to address inconsistencies. Michael's nervousness shows in his facial expressions as he faces forensic evidence and Robert's confession. This shift in his narrative reflects the change in Bentz's assertive approach.
The guys that are interviewing Robert kind of gave me a quick version of what he's saying that you did, and you haven't told me everything, okay? So I know you're not being completely honest, or you stabbed more than just one time.
Oh, I stabbed Christopher more than one time.
How many times did you stab him?
I think twice.
Because you don't think we're going to know that?
Stop
I
thinking
know.
and go with what you know.
You mentioned forensics a minute ago.
I know.
I mean, we got the state police coming in. There's, I don't know, 20 different forensic detectives at your house right now.
They're going to be there a long time because of the scene that it is.
So everybody that you killed and every single stab wound that you inflicted, we're going to know about. And this is your last chance to just kind of let us know, to be honest, to man up and tell us exactly what you did.
Victoria with Daniel.
You did not stab Victoria.
I tried to stab mom.
You stabbed your mom.
When she was walking away, I tried to go for her neck, but, you know.
Is that when you cut yourself, you think?
Yeah, I think right after that.
Where did you stab her?
I tried to go from behind and cut her back.
Did you cut her?
I think so, yeah.
Part of a larger plan for mass killings driven by a desire for fame. He acknowledges emotional detachment and regret for dehumanizing his victims. 3 years later, Michael was found guilty of murdering his parents and 3 siblings, with his sister becoming a key witness. The verdict, delivered on May 10, 2018, left a profound impact on the courtroom, and Michael collapsed upon hearing it. Robert pleaded guilty and received life imprisonment without parole. Michael was sentenced to life with the possibility of parole. The crime left a lasting trauma in Broken Arrow, leading to the transformation of the family's former home into a reflection park, a reminder of the tragedy. This case raises questions about the motives behind the violence and its impact on the community. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to this channel so you never miss an update.